So I grew up in Stockport and I enjoyed it. It was quite difficult because I was probably one of the only mixed race / black children there. So I kind of felt like I had to be someone quite different when I was at school to what I felt was authentic to me. And I definitely think that affected the music that I listened to. And I wasn't really writing music when I was at high school, but when I would go to dance class, because I trained like 2 days a week, that's when I felt like I could really be myself, and it was a lot more like soul and R&B and hip hop music that we would listen to and dance to, and that definitely felt like home. So I feel like both like my school life and where I was for dance definitely gave me a bit of insight into all the different kind of worlds of different genres of music, which I definitely think is probably why I can never define what my genre is, but I quite like that, so I don't really mind. I always wanted to be a musician because it runs in the family. So my mum is a sound engineer and record producer. My dad is a singer. My grandparents on my mum's side are both classical composers and classical pianists, and I think on my dad's side we have a lot of DJs and a couple of other singers as well. So it definitely runs in the family, you could say. And I think I knew I wanted to do it. My mum said I wrote a song when I was like 5 that was literally about like 10 seconds long. But I think from then, when I was sat at the piano and I played it and I sang it, she was like, it sounds so cheesy. But she was like, I pretty much knew you were always going to do that. And I studied music at school, and then I also studied it at college. I studied music production at college. I got into Leeds College of Music, and I literally just decided to go to Leeds like overnight, and it was very scary, but from then on, as soon as I got to Leeds, I knew that I definitely wanted to continue doing that. I'd already started like performing live, so like singing some of my own stuff and then also singing backing vocals for a couple of artists, JP Cooper, Manchester, massive. And so I always kind of knew I wanted to do it from probably like 13, 14, but when I studied at university, that's when it solidified the thought that I wanted to pursue my own career in music. In general, I would say I take a lot of inspiration from just like daily things. I was sat on a train going to Leeds, and this guy like came and put I assume his girlfriend on the train, and it was like a proper like, it was like a film scene, and they were like, you know, like blowing kisses to each other, and I was like, that's really cute. Very cheesy, but just little things like that, you know, just everyday things that you would kind of just see randomly, and I just take inspiration from that and just try and flip it on its head. And I try not to make things also super obvious. I think it's really cool to like think of things metaphorically, and so people can have their own take on the song and not just be thinking about what I'm specifically writing about, but so that the audience can resonate with it on their own level as well. Sometimes I see even the way, I guess like promoters or people that work at venues even just speak to my band is completely different than the way they would speak to me. You know, they'll kind of ask like, who's in charge? And it's like, well, I'm the artist, so me. Yeah, I think it's definitely difficult to kind of overcome the fact that you're a bit overlooked as a female in the industry, but it's not like super present all the time, but I just try and hold my ground as much as possible. And I do think that having done gigs for quite a long time, it's definitely given me a lot more confidence to assert myself in certain situations, which I'm very, very grateful for, because I was once a very, very shy individual who would not speak to anyone in a room. I would rather just kind of sit there and keep myself to myself. I'm not like super outgoing, but I'm more open to, like I said, asserting myself and making sure that people know that I have a voice. I think this goes for any industry. There can be a lot of copying. There's a difference between copying and taking influence. And I think, you know, it's really important to take that influence but home in on what would make it special for you to give that to other people, your art to other people. I think it's really important to stay true to what feels real for you. Even things like me today getting ready, you know, it was really nice to have the makeup artist and hairdresser to ask me what I wanted. That was really nice because that doesn't always happen, and I think having people around you like that that are willing to help you be your true authentic self is really important, because you can very easily get lost in just being a yes person, and I don't think that will probably get you that far, to just say yes all the time. So you need to make sure that you stand your ground and have your own voice.
No love in these sheets, lie and cover up. Pretend you give your love to me for free. And I've got my hands tied when I wake up. It looks like I'm still paying. I keep on telling all my friends that he's so heartless. I know it's not the end, so I'll be back regardless. You're so good at being bad to me, and you know all my passwords. Maybe you're just too cold. I wanna keep my eyes closed. Gonna rewind, reload. Ain't no love, ain't no trust. It's just the way that we love. What does it feel like to give it up? What's not it, yeah, without a fix. We can pretend like we've had enough, but we keep going back on our word. Ooh. Cause if I stay, yeah, if I push you, just keep pulling. Letting you in is what I regret every morning. Cause you're so good at being bad to me. Ooh, you know all my passwords. Maybe you're just too cold. Wanna keep my eyes closed. Gonna rewind, reload. Ooh, ain't no love, ain't no trust. Said it's just the way that we. Maybe you're just too cold. Wanna keep my eyes closed. Gonna rewind, reload. Oh no 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 no. Ain't no love, ain't no trust. It's just the way that we love. The way that we. Said it's just the way that we. It's just the way that we love. I learned today your future isn't far away. No matter what, we will always make mistakes. Take your time and everything will be just fine. And when you choose choose to love yourself, bright or blue. Good vibrations will always come back to you. Just believe, and you will see the grass is always green. I love it like an ocean. We're pushing and pulling, but what are we doing? Love it like an ocean. I can feel the moon moving, waiting for the calm. Yesterday, my pain, it seemed so far away, because today I woke with sun on my face. 'Cause you've gotta take the good out of every situation. Let me tell ya, I don't need you to hold my hand along the way. I've just gotta keep loving like an ocean. We're pushing and pulling, but what are we doing? Loving like an ocean. I can feel the moon moving, waiting for the calm. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Step we're pushing and pulling, pulling. I can feel the moon moving, moving. Step we're pushing and pulling, 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 pulling. Loving like an ocean. We're pushing and pulling, but what are we doing? Loving like an ocean. I can feel the moon moving, waiting for the calm. I'm loving like an ocean. We're pushing and pulling, but what are we doing? Loving like an ocean. Feel the moon moving, waiting for the calm. I said we're pushing and pulling, pulling.